Hi, Thrive community. It is Dr. Brianna Tivy with Thrive Chiropractic, and this month we have been focusing on the importance of gut health in the body. And just as a quick review, gut health is super important because besides just keeping you feeling well in your gut, 70% of your immune system is produced in the lining of your gut. And 80% of the feel-good chemicals that go to your brain are also produced in the gut. So we need to keep really good, strong gut health in check in order to stay both physically and mentally healthy, especially as we head into these fall and winter months here in Minnesota. One of the most important things that we can focus on with gut health is what we're putting into that gut. So basically our diets. And what's really important component of this has to do with inflammation. And inflammation is a natural process in the body that is actually meant to be able to protect and heal ourselves. And short-term inflammation is super effective and helpful in the body. And it's something that we can sort of picture quite easily. When you have acute or short-term inflammation, it's things like redness and swelling and heat that's meant to heal us sort of immediately. But there's also chronic inflammation that happens, or long-term inflammation that happens in the body. And typically we don't feel this at all, but chronic inflammation in the body can lead to disease processes like cancer and diabetes and liver and heart disease. So we want to make sure that we're avoiding as much internal and long-term inflammation as possible. This is a two-pronged approach. The first is that we should avoid inflammatory foods and then also try to eat as much anti-inflammatory diet as we can. So the foods that we should be avoiding that promote inflammation in the body are things like sugar, including sugary drinks like soda and juices that have a lot of extra stuff in them. Also processed foods, processed meats, anything that's in those center aisles of your grocery store that can stay on the shelf for a long time and have a lot of additives in them are always going to be more inflammatory. And then also excessive amounts of alcohol can produce a ton of inflammation in the body as well. Now, on the flip side of this, if you're avoiding those inflammatory foods, there are also many foods that are considered anti-inflammatory and can help promote reducing that inflammation in the body. And the 5 most anti-inflammatory foods are berries, fatty fish, things like herring and salmon, broccoli, avocados, and cocoa. So those are your top 5 most anti-inflammatory foods. But if you just think about trying to avoid processed foods and eat the most natural diet, things that are found in nature, that's always going to lead you toward being in a less inflamed state. So as we move into the fall and the winter months and we're focused on gut health, I want you to start focusing on eating nice natural foods that don't have a lot of sugar and added ingredients in them to try to reduce that inflammation in the body and produce a nice, healthy gut. Until next time, be well.